We are back in the woods, ladies and gents, to shoot some more good macro stuff. Today we're shooting on the Z8 with the 50mm macro lens. I've always had a bit of a soft spot for the 50mm focal length because hundreds of years ago in the 1970s when I got my first SLR, 50mm was the standard lens. The kit zoom hadn't really been invented, so yeah, 50mm was all we had. So that's it, nostalgic reasons, 50mm. We're going to crack on and shoot some good stuff. Right, the first shot, ladies and gents, it's these two little chaps here kind of nestled up next to each other. I haven't seen much of this type of thing lately, but the rain that we've had has kind of borne fruit, or mushrooms in this particular case, so I'm going to stop rabbiting on and set that up and see how it looks. Right, we're set up on these two chaps, ladies and gents, right in the middle of the frame here. Got the two lovely stalks or stems there. We've got the caps where they're at different heights. They're forming a nice diagonal line here. I think they're just nicely positioned in the centre of the frame. We've got this nice mossy background here, nice moss in the foreground. So we've just got a sort of even, almost monochrome background here because it's just all kind of solid green apart from these little dark bits. You can see we've got beautiful detail on the caps here, which the lights are picking out. So we've got two LED lights, one on the right hand side here, one on the left hand side. If I just flick both of those lights off, then you can see how much darker the shot is with just the daylight. And if I turn the left hand light on, you can see how it's lighting under here. It's sort of picking out this edge here. It's picking out a lot of the texture and the detail here, and some in the sort of background and the midground there. If I turn that light off and then turn the right hand light on, you can see how that's picking out detail here, and it's again lighting the kind of midground and the background, throwing some light under here. So both of those lights on, you can see the full effect. I think that's really sort of helping to show the detail in the caps here. So we are shooting at f5.6, 50th of a second, ISO 64. The meter says we're underexposed by a stop, but we want to make sure we don't burn out any of these light areas. We don't want to clip anything. So that's the exposure. So we're going to focus stack it. We're going to focus on the very front edge there with the autofocus. That's this little edge just there, if I can point to it. I'll just check with the magnifier, just go in there. Yeah, that looks good. We are just going to draw the focus towards us slightly, just to make sure we don't miss anything on that front edge. And I'll just check the magnifier again. Yeah, that looks good. So we're going to shoot a stack. We are going to shoot. What are we going to shoot? We're not going to shoot 130 shots. We're just going to go for our usual 100 shots, step width of 1, and I'm going to shoot that now. So looking at the final shot in the stack, we have gone about a mile past the subject. We probably only needed to shoot about 20, I don't know. But yeah, I'll pick out the ones that I want to use. And if that stack looks good, here it is now. Right, that shot is done, ladies and gents. So let's crack on and find something else. Right, the next shot, ladies and gents, is this beautiful little specimen here. He's got loads of gorgeous detail all around the gills and just really just a beautiful little thing. So I'm going to set him up and see how he looks. Right, we're set up on this beautiful specimen, ladies and gents. He's right here, middle of the frame. The stem is at a slight angle. The cap is at a slight angle there. You can see there's loads of beautiful detail all around under the cap and some detail on the top there. We've got a nice out-focus background, fairly sort of even tone. Nice greenery here, nice greenery in the foreground, nothing too distracting. And it's a very simple composition. It's sort of right in the middle there. We're going to shoot at f8, nice middling aperture, nice optical quality, 30th of a second because the LED lights are quite bright, ISO 64. So you can see we've got two LED lights, one on the left hand side here, and if I just flick that one off you can see how much darker this side goes. Flick that one on again, on and off a couple of times, you can see exactly what that's doing. It's picking out all the texture here, it's also lighting the background. If I turn the right hand light off, you can see how this side goes very dark. Actually, if I turn both lights off, you can see the daylight isn't contributing much at all, but turn the right hand light on, you can see what it's doing. It's picking out detail here. On and off a couple of times so you can really see the effect of that. So both lights back on, you can see the full effect. We're going to focus stack it. I'm going to focus on the center here with the autofocus. I'll just check that. Then I'm going to draw the focus towards me just to make sure I haven't missed the front of that. That should do nicely. And we're going to stack it. We're going to shoot 100 shots, not really expecting to need more than about 20 absolute maximum, and I'm going to shoot that now. So as expected with 100 shots, we are absolutely miles past the subject, so we won't need all of those. But I'll pick out the ones I like, stack them, and if that shot looks okay, here it is now. Right, that shot is done. Ladies and gents, I am going to call it a day. Don't forget to hit the like button if you liked it and subscribe if you are not already subscribed. I will see you next time. Cheers.